Today we start with Organic Chemistry of BSc Part 1. The chapter we are going to study is Mechanism of Organic Reactions. First, let's take some basic things. First topic is representation of electron movement by arrows. The first is movement or transfer of a pair of electrons. When the bond pair of the covalent bond both shifts towards one atom, then it is known as transfer of the pair of electron, and the resulting species is B plus and A minus when both the electrons of the bond pair shift towards A. Now this is shown by a curved arrow, and the tail of the arrow indicates the atom from which the electron pair has migrated. The second type of movement is movement or transfer of a single electron when the two electrons of a bond individually shifts to the two bonded atoms, then A one electron unpaired and B one unpaired electron are formed, and it is shown by the Fishhook arrow or half-headed arrow. So the two electrons of this bond, one shifts on A and one shifts on B. Now we come to the bond types of bond fission. First is homolytic fission. If after transfer of bond of electron pairs, the electrons are evenly distributed among the bonded atoms, then it is known as homolytic fission or symmetrical fission. Like we see the one movement where it is denoted by Fishhook arrow or half-headed arrow, and the neutral reactions intermediate species that are two are formed by the homolytic fission are known as free radicals, and there is no charge present on these. The second type of fission is heterolytic fission. If after the movement of the electron pair of the bonded electrons are distributed unequally among the bonded atoms, it is known as heterolytic fission or polar cleavage. So in this first case we see that the bond pair of the electron shifts on B, giving rise to A plus and B minus, and as the bond pair is totally shifting to B, this A becomes electron deficient. In the second case we see that the bond pair of the electron between A and B covalent bond shifts on the A, giving rise to A minus and B, and we can see from the above equations that in first the B is more electronegative and in second the A is more electronegative. So charged species are formed. Now if positively charged atom is carbon, then it is called carbocation, and if negatively charged atom is carbon, it is called carboanion. Now we come to types of reagents. First is Lewis acids. According to Lewis, those compounds or ions which accept lone pair of electrons are called Lewis acids. If we consider types of Lewis acids, then there are three types of Lewis acids. The first is those compounds which have less than 8 electrons in the valence shell. These are electron deficient compounds. For example, BF3, AlCl3, ZnCl2, FeCl3, etc. The second category of Lewis acid is those compounds which are able to expand their octet. For example, SO2, SO3, PCl3, etc. And the third category of the Lewis acids is positively charged ions. For example, Ag plus, Cu2 plus, NH4 plus, X plus, RNH3 plus, etc. The next category of reagents is Lewis bases. According to Lewis, the compounds or ions which donate electron pairs are called bases. Now we consider what are the types of Lewis bases. There are two categories of Lewis bases. The first is those compounds in which atom has lone pair of electrons and can donate it. For example, water, ammonia, PH3, ether, etc. The second category is negatively charged ions. For example, halide ion, cyanide ion, amide ion, oxide, alkoxide ion, etc. Now we come to types of reagents. There are two types of reagents. First is electrophiles. Those reagents which are electron loving, that is which are electron deficient, are called electrophiles. They attack at the electron rich center in the molecule. These could be positively charged or neutral. Examples of the positively charged electrolytes is H plus, X plus, R plus, RCO plus, NO2 plus, and the examples of the neutral electrophile is BF3, AlCl3, ZnCl2. So we see that basically Lewis acids are electrophiles. The next types of reagent is nucleophiles. Those reagents that are nucleus loving or electron rich or electron donor are called nucleophiles. They attack on the sites where electron density is low. They could be negatively charged or neutral. If we take the example of negatively charged nucleophiles, it is H minus, X minus, OH minus, C2H5O minus, C6H5 minus, SH minus, etc. And if we take the example of neutral nucleophiles, then it is water, ether, alcohol, RNH2, etc. So, basically we see that Lewis bases are nucleophiles. Now, we come to types of reactions. There are mainly 4 types of organic reactions. First is substitution reaction, second is addition reaction, third is elimination reaction, and fourth is rearrangement reaction. So, here we will study about substitution reactions. This reaction involves the replacement of an atom or a group of atoms by another atom or group of atoms. For example, if we see there is a compound AB which reacts with C and forming AC plus B. Here both AB and AC are covalent compounds. In the equation 1, atom B is replaced by atom C to form a new compound. During the formation of AC from AB, breaking of bond between AB and formation of bond between AC occurs either separately or simultaneously. So, the substitution reactions can be categorized into 3 categories. First is nucleophilic substitution reaction, second is electrophilic substitution reaction, and the third is free radical substitution reaction. In this video, we will study about nucleophilic substitution reaction. When substitution reaction is done by a nucleophile, then it is termed as nucleophilic substitution reaction. For example, we have a compound alkyl halide, it reacts with nucleophile. Now, the electron pair of the bond between R and X shifts on the X, generating R positive and X negative. Now, this is R positive, so this nucleophile, which is electron rich, attacks this R positive and forms RNU, and whereas this halide ion is released. For example, formation of methyl alcohol from methyl chloride and aqueous KOH. So, this CH3Cl reacts with OH, the bond pair between CH3 and Cl shifts on the Cl, generating CH3 plus and Cl minus. Now, this OH attacks this CH3 plus, forming CH3OH, and chloride ion is released. Similarly, when CH3Br reacts with OH ion, then we see that the electron pair between CH3 and Br shifts on the Br, because Cl and Br, they are both more electronegative than alkyl group. So, here the CH3 becomes positive and bromine becomes negative, and this OH then attacks the positively charged methyl, forming CH3OH, and bromide is released. Now, the substitution reactions are further classified into 2 categories. The first category we take up here is SN1 reaction or unimolecular nucleophilic substitution. Generally, this is in the case of tertiary halides as substrates. If we take the example, we see that this reaction takes place in 2 steps. The first step is when tertiary butyl chloride in a slow step splits into carbocation and halide ion. Now, in the second step, this carbocation ion, which is formed in the first slow step and the rate determining step, reacts with hydroxide ion in a fast step, giving rise to CH3COH or tertiary butyl alcohol. Now, if we see the rate equation of this, then we see that the first step, which is the slow step, is the rate determining step, and in this rate determining step, the rate is given by rate is equal to K CH3 whole thrice 3 Cl, and since there is only one reactant, so the order of the reaction is 1. And we see that the carbocation formed in the first step is planar, that is sp2 hybridized. Hence, nucleophile can attack the carbocation from either side to form tertiary butyl alcohol. So, we see that in this reaction, this nucleophile is attacking from the left hand side, forming this compound. In the second, the nucleophile is attacking from the right side, forming this compound. Thus, we can say that by SN1 reaction, racemic mixture may be formed when all the three groups are different. For example, in this we see that they are mirror images of each other, and thus 1 and 2 are racemic mixture. The second type of nucleophilic substitution reaction is SN2 or bimolecular nucleophilic substitution. Methyl halide or primary halide are generally taken as substrate in this reaction. For example, CH3Cl reacts with hydroxide to form CH3OH plus Cl. It is a one-step reaction, that is, this reaction is occurred in one step only. So, in the one step we see that this hydroxide ion or the nucleophile attack this carbon to give an intermediate. In this intermediate, the bond between C and Cl is on the verge of breaking up, and the bond between C and OH is almost on the verge of forming, and this intermediate disintegrates fast to give rise to methanol plus chloride. If we consider the rate equation of this step, then we see that in this, since it is only one step reaction, so the only one step reaction, it is the order of the reaction. So, the rate is given by K into the concentration of CH3Cl into the concentration of OH. Since this rate depends on the concentration of these two, the order of the reaction is 2, and since it is the first one step reaction, the molecularity also of the reaction is 2. In the next video, we will study about other types of reactions. This is all for today. Thank you.